Good afternoon, everybody. Rob Argue from New Outdoors, and today we're going to talk to you about proper setup of a trail camera. We have our BOLY trail camera, which take incredible pictures, incredible videos especially, and in my opinion, they're probably one of the best bangs for the buck, quality and price-wise. So what we're doing is we're in an area now that we're at the entrance of a clearing in the woods. There's sort of a natural game trail that comes up the road behind us, and it comes into this meadow where the animals feed. In this area we have deer, moose, and bear, and possibly Sasquatch, who knows, we'll find out. But to set up our trail camera, there's a couple of key things. The first thing we want to do is we always want to try to find a tree that's facing north as much as possible. What that does is that stops you getting pictures of just the sunrise, the sunset, and it reduces the amount of shadows that may artificially trigger your camera to go off. So we're in an area facing north, looking at our game trail, and the approximate distance from the animals is right around that 20-yard mark. You want to be between that 10 yards to 30 yard, just so that you get enough coverage of the area that you don't have, you know, sometimes you'll just get like the head or just the butt of something coming in and out of your frame for your picture. So by setting back a little bit farther, you're going to get that bigger area. You have a better chance of triggering your camera to get good quality of pictures for the animals that you're looking to capture. So in this case, we've removed any vegetation in front. Again, sometimes in the wind and with the heat, vegetation will trigger your camera. So we've removed the vegetation in front. We're going to use this nice tree here to my left to put on our camera. Again, facing north, facing that game trail. As far as height, really you want it to match the animals that you're hoping to catch. So if you're going for, you know, deer or moose, generally about your chest kind of face area is about right. In this case, we're on a little bit of a rise where the tree is, so that is looking good. I'm going to check it after I set it up, but I think that looks about right. So you can do it loose to start, and then you can fine tune it once you get the strap tightened up. And then I snug it up. Something I do, especially in areas where there are bears, is I don't like to leave dangling cords. If the wind catches and it blows, you might just draw the attention of a bear that's always curious, and he may come over and want to chew on it. So I try to tuck it in or through either the strap or tie it off on something else. Okay, there we go. So we've fed the strap through the other one. I'm just going to pull it tight, and that just gets rid of some of that slack. So again, our camera is set up facing north, 20 to 30 yards from the, well, 10 to 30 yards really from the target area, the trail. I'm now going to walk out just to look back, make sure it's at the right angle. All right, that's perfect. So we're in the spot that we're expecting the animals to travel. We have fresh deer tracks in the mud on the road coming in behind us, and we know there's an exit trail coming out of the meadow as well. So we're in the perfect setup. We know we're going to catch these animals passing through the area. It's always a good idea too, where legal, if you can use a salt lick or some kind of a bait or an attractant to get the animals, that's going to help you draw in the critters in the area, so you know what you have to work with. You can even go as far as to doing you know, population management plans with it. It'll give you an idea of how many, you know, does you have compared to the number of bucks, how many fawns they had in the spring. So there's lots of different information you can gather from these great trail cameras. So now that it's set up, I'm just going to turn it on, open my clamps. In this case, you can set it either to photo or video. I'm doing more videos, so I have mine set at 10-second intervals for 30-second videos. Again, you can do pictures, you can do a single burst. I really like doing triple bursts of photos if you're going to go photo. But I'm just going to the setup. I always make sure it powers up. I make sure that I have room on my SD card. I check my battery level, and I confirm that the date and time is correct. So everything's looking good there. I'm just turning my camera on. Close it up, and you can tell it's about to work because you have the little red light flashing on the front, so that lets you know that everything's powering up. So that's about it, really. That's my trail camera setup. It's the right distance, the right height off the ground, facing north as much as possible, and now we're just going to wait to see what kind of animals we get walking across in front of our picture here.